Hello friends, in previous video till now we discussed what is mean by data mining, what is data warehouse and the two concept of data warehouse, that is OLAP and OLTP. Now in this video we're going to discuss about KDD, that is knowledge discovery in database. And here we'll also going to discuss what are the steps of KDD. Now we're going to explore the two steps of KDD, that is what is mean by data cleaning and data integration. So let's start. Now in KDD process in data mining, that is the knowledge discovery in database. Now in this diagram you can see these are steps of KDD, that is data cleaning, data integration, select and transformation, data mining and pattern evolution and knowledge. Now these are all the steps of KDD, but before understanding this step, let's understand what is KDD. Now in previous video also we discussed the data mining, what is meant by data mining. So it is also known as a knowledge discovery in database and it refers to the non-trivial extraction. Now here what is mean by non-trivial? Non-trivial, that is it is not repeats, that is it is not in same and it is not in duplicate. So it must be unique, that is nothing but the non-trivial. So KDD gives the non-trivial extraction of implicit and previously unknown and potential useful information from data stored in data warehouse or in database. So KDD process is a data mining, or data mining is a part of KDD, and sometimes data mining is also known as a knowledge discovery, because before get the knowledge, the previous step is the data mining, that is we are abstracting the relevant data. Now the question is arise, why we need data mining in business? So there are three goals of data mining. First is gives the automatic summarization of data. Now what is mean by summarization? As data warehouse we have the heterogeneous data, but we can extract by data mining, that is relevant data, we identify pattern and we'll get the knowledge. So it gives the summarized form of data from a data set or from data warehouse. The second goal is we can abstract the essence of information, that is we can abstract some relevant information, and we discover pattern. That is we identify some problem, or we get some, or we predict some information, predict decision making solution or evaluation of pattern, that is the knowledge. So these three part is the goal of the data mining. Now in data mining, let's understand what are the steps. The first step is the data cleaning. The second step is nothing but the data integration. Next is the data selection and data transformation. Next is the data mining, and after data mining we can predict, or it gives a pattern evolution. So these are steps of KDD. Now in upcoming video we're going to explore the each step. Now in this video we'll discuss what is data cleaning. So let's understand what is mean by data cleaning. Now in this diagram you can see these are the databases. Now different kind of databases are there. Now what is mean by data cleaning? It's an data cleaning defined as removal of noisy and irrelevant data from collection. Now what is mean by noisy? Now in last video we discussed what is mean by data warehouse, and we also discussed what is OLAP and OLTP. Now in data warehouse we store OLAP, that is data warehouse is the example of OLAP. Now it performs some analytic process. Now we are doing analysis on the data which is already exist, that is called as a historical data, or the data which is already generated and that data is cannot be changed. Like for example, suppose I have a data of bank. Now we store some data into the bank, suppose for example around 10 years back data. Now I am going to analysis that data, but some data might be missing or some data might be repeatable or some data might be duplicate or might be irrelevant or unnecessary data can be in that bank database. Now, and that data I must have to remove, and that is nothing but the noisy data, and that is nothing but the data cleaning. So removal of noisy data, unwanted data or irrelevant data from collection is nothing but the data cleaning. Now in data cleaning is also a case of missing value. Suppose in my database there the field are stored like null values or some empty values called as a missing value. That is the part of also data cleaning. Now the cleaning of noisy data where noise is the random and variance error like incorrect data or irrelevant data. So this is all about the data cleaning. Now let's understand what is mean by data integration. Now after the step of data cleaning, the next step is the data integration. Now what is mean by data integration? Now it defined as heterogeneous data from multiple sources combined in common source in data warehouse. Now we know that into data warehouse we can have a data from heterogeneous sources. That is, in this diagram you can see this is the data source 1, 2 and n. So there are n number of sources, that is number of heterogeneous or multiple sources, that all sources we combine into one source, that is nothing but the data integration. Now the question is arise, why we need a data integration? Now here after doing a data cleaning, we can integrate it into the one single unit called as a data integration. Now let's consider the same example, that is bank account. Now let's understand it with the example. Now consider one example like bank account. Now suppose there are three different branches, like one branch is from India, one branch from Japan, and suppose this one branch from Germany. Now all these branches can be combined into single unit, and that is become the data integration. Now this branches information we can combine from different data sources or different format. Like for example, suppose this branch is storing the data into the Excel, or this branch is stored into the SQL, or this branch is stored into the file system. Now there are different data format or different data sources, so I have to need to the integrate into the one common source, and that so it becomes a unified view on common views of all three branches, and that is nothing but data integration. So multiple data can be combined to make a common sources into data warehouse. So after this data integration, we have the next step, that is select and transformation. But the data integration can be done by using a different tools. Like for example, the tools like migration tools, data integration using data synchronization, and data integration using the ETL, that is extract load transformation process. So these are all the integration, and this is all about the data cleaning and data integration. Now in next video, we're going to discuss what is mean by data selection and data transformation. Thank you.